Hi, I'm Gunnar from Apparel in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are a locally owned company which is in direct competition with stores like The Buckle, PacSun, and Zoomies in the mall. We try and actually have prices that are lower than the mall and also a very competitive customer service as well as our price. Our target market would be roughly 18 to 40-year-old male and female with an average median income of $60,000 to $100,000. We came into creating the store because we actually wanted to create something that was like the Buckle, but with basically prices that the normal person would want. Sales like every weekend, sales on certain products, and just better customer service than the Buckle would have. Because of also we saw with a lot of the brands like Big Star, Affliction, and Silver, we actually see a lot of brand loyalty with those. So we saw the opportunity to come in, and if we give someone excellent service as well as excellent price on something that they already are buying frequently and they buy a lot of, why wouldn't we come into business for that? So, what would you like to know?
What is your marketing strategy that you found most successful for you?
The most successful strategy, I would say, would be radio. We actually advertise on 2 local radio stations, 103.7 KISS FM and 99.1 The Mix. The first one, 103.7, actually caters to a market of roughly 18 to 24-year-olds, male and female. It's kind of equally dispersed. It's within the Milwaukee metro area. It spans, I believe, maybe a total of 15 miles, so it's a good kind of coverage. The Mix is run by the same company, but however the demographic is actually a little different. The demographic is roughly anywhere from 24 to 40-year-old, female primarily, with some male in there as well. They have the same coverage area, but the thing is that they typically have a little bit higher of income. They typically have anywhere from $80,000 to $120,000 median income. So we tend to focus a lot more on the Mix.
How you use your demographic, what opportunities did you find from that, and what did you take advantage of? What did you find the most successful for you?
I think that we found advertising in the Mix to be the most successful for us. Like I was saying, pretty much with the higher income, and also pretty much they just had a lot more spending money. In addition to, they also typically knew exactly what they wanted, and if they knew they actually were finding a good price, they typically just spent it with us. Also, the thing is that demographic tends to also favor customer service over pricing as well. So even if we weren't the lowest price, they also preferred our customer service to the competition. What also worked very well, I believe, would be actually some print applications. We did advertise in a local paper called The Shepherd for a while, as well as Milwaukee Magazine. And Milwaukee Magazine actually catered to roughly, I'd say, once again, 24 to 40-year-old kind of demographic with majority female, and with median income of roughly, I think, $100,000 to $150,000. They tend to have a lot of buying power, and it tends to be highly focused on like local shops as well as local boutiques, something that we kind of felt was a good fit for us. The Shepherd was very good for actually hitting a more college-age demographic, 18 to 24, on certain products that we felt would be more beneficial towards them, or something that they would kind of feel warmed up to, such as when we actually had onesies at one point. So that was actually what we put in the Shepherd, and it actually turned out fantastic. We got a great turnout from that.
Now, because you have such a large age range, like 18 to 40, did you change your advertisements for, let's say, the 18 to 24-year-olds compared to the 30 and 40-year-olds?
Yeah, entirely, actually. What we would do is, when we would advertise, let's say, on KISS FM, we would actually cater to more of expressing the brands, just such as brands that the younger demographic would have recognized and would have pretty much want to come in for, such as Big Star, Silver, and Affliction. They tend to also, we would actually advertise more of the sale, but that was more of like a secondary. because typically if they just knew we had the brands they were looking for, they came in to look for them. Whereas if we advertised in the mix, what we would do is we would focus more on convenience and also focus more on like the sale that was going on, because that demographic seemed to really appeal to like I said, the customer service aspect, as well as also the sales and the savings and how they could kind of benefit from that.
Is there specific things that you did, like sponsorships or anything like that, that you found most successful?
We did do sponsorships. We did sponsorships of the local concert series during Christmas time around here for 2 years straight. We did not see a lot of return on that, however. We had a way of tracking it. We actually gave out specific coupons to that event, as well as specific promotional goods, such as lanyards, bracelets, etc., with our company's logo, our company's address, and so on and so forth on them. With an additional coupon that was actually greater than any other coupon we had, just so we knew that it would kind of create some urgency to come into us using that coupon, but just did not see that great a result from it. We also did do local events like fashion shows, as well as charity events. Those, it was a little bit harder to judge as to whether or not they actually were beneficial. We would just kind of hear back from people if they actually saw us there or not. But we didn't really have specific coupons for those events. We were primarily just trying to show off our product and also get our name out there. And they typically did not have any sort of area, I guess if you would, to kind of have coupons being handed out. It was typically more of just a soiree type of event.
But you did see it as an opportunity.
Oh, yes.
How would you say that you are surviving right now? Like, how would you keep that customer coming in?
I would say primarily through customer service and also our sales that we have. Customers, like I was saying prior, they tend to really, once they start buying the brands that we carry, they tend to actually be very good repeat customers, and they tend to come back. But if we keep having the sales that we do keep having, as well as also the customer service, they tend to like that, we're much more informal. We don't have a kind of corporate feel to us. We try to know all of our customers by name and also just try and remember their stories, and they tend to love it and they tend to come back and they tend to bring people as well. I would say that that would be our edge up on the competition, would just, like I said, be our customer service and the fact that we can actually cut our prices more because we don't have to worry about corporate, we don't also have to worry about a greater overhead. It's just whatever we want to do.
Well, thank you so much.
So thank you.